I found our new food source. Well, it's more of a break in case of emergency type of food source, but without anybody joining me in this challenge to go Donner Party on, it'll have to do. For the uninitiated, the trial is what I'm referring to. This bad boy can get some food in your time of need without having to scratch your hands up. Just make sure you have booze or tobacco on standby for when the depression hits. I continue to check a few more places around the rail yard before deciding to head back to base to call it a day. I drop off my loot and start digging for dinner. That's right, it's emergency hours, so I'm having worms tonight. After my delicious, succulent meal, I wash it down with a Dr. Pepper, prepare for bed. Over the next few days, I repeat this cycle. Wake up, head to the rail yard to loot, return to base, eat, go to sleep, repeat. I wonder what that symbol could mean.
Fetch me their soul!
What was that? I don't remember what that symbol meant now. I refuse to be forced out of another base, so this is my last stand. Let's make it a great one. With that surprise confrontation out of the way, it should be all downhill to the 25-day finish line. For cleaning up the base and gathering loot from the zombies, I start my looting runs again. With these looting runs, I push further into the rail yard, fueled by whiskey, bourbon, and worms. I try to move quickly through some of the buildings, but before I can get into anywhere of interest, zombies were swarming. So I decided to fall back and head home, only to try again tomorrow. I arrive home, gather up dinner before heading to bed. After a good night's rest, I get ready to head back out to the rail yard to try and do another looting run. It rained last night, so the sound of the rain hitting metal should have attracted zombies and hopefully cleared some areas for me. I arrive and start to head straight to the other side of the rail yard to not waste any time or energy. I work quickly through buildings, finding 2 bottles of bourbon and a shovel, the only noteworthy things I could find. I tried to get to more buildings, but my sneezing and coughing started to attract more zombies, and I was prepared to deal with. So I fall back to a building I had already cleared, and I was only greeted by more zombies inside. Seeing one of the zombies having a baseball bat sticking out of it, I decided to fight to claim my prize. It doesn't take long before I kill the remaining zombies and obtain the bat and head back to base for the day. Finally, on the 3rd day of looting again, I got lucky with the dispersion of zombies in the rail yard. Finally able to push to the other end of the rail yard, me and Bobbin, my new bat, start to stand and bang with any and all gooners. After a few good minutes of fighting outside and inside the nuclear bunker-like structure, I head in. Saws, hammers, propane torches and tanks, and much, much more. It was like a blue-collar survivor's wet dream in here. Hell, I even found a shopping cart to help transport all of my newfound spoils back to base camp. With everything I gathered up for one building alone, should be more than enough to get started on fortifying the base. Checking the time, I gather up what little else I deem of use and start to head back before it gets too late. I'm not going to be able to carry all this back to base, even with the shopping cart, so my plan is to push the cart to the midway point of the rail yard and leave it there for later. I head out for home and don't encounter any zombies while pushing the shopping cart. I could have probably pushed the cart all the way to the exit, as I didn't encounter any zombies on the way out either. I arrive back at base, unloading my loot, gathering up dinner for the night, and then heading to bed to prepare for our busy day tomorrow. First, I start cutting down trees and sawing the logs to make planks. Then with those planks, I construct a staircase to get on the roof to open up another avenue for expansion. Then I gather up the materials to create a couple rain collector barrels. Once constructed, I've secured a water source. The only problem is now that the water that is collected in the barrels will be undrinkable. To purify it, I will need a monkey wrench to pipe it to the trailer and use the sinks inside. I start barricading the windows to my trailer, just to give it a more run-down by choice vibe that the ladies just love. After this, I head back to the rail yard to collect more loot and pick up the loot I left behind. I search the bunker adjacent to the last one I looted and find the monkey wrench to secure my clean water supply. I loot the next bunker over, finding a couple of propane tanks and empty gas cans, and a few other things of use. The base secured, along with the water source. I wake up on the last day before our 25th day finish line and decide to have some fun and let loose. I take my unused pistol, 3 mags, and some extra bullets, and make my way to the rail yard. I enter the rail yard and start killing every zombie I run across. I reach an area in the rail yard that I deem to be a safe place and start to let the gat sing. After running through a clip or two, I retreat back home as I'm not doing any real damage with the pistol and I'm slowly getting pushed by zombies. Once home, I hang up a metal sheet on the window by the front door and settle in for the night. Grab a can of peas and devour them and meditate for the rest of the night, counting down the hours till I reach my goal day. I go to sleep and wake up with a feeling of accomplishment and victory. I started this challenge out looking to challenge myself and not only to attempt it, but survive to the end. The hardest part of the challenge is honestly me making it out of the burning house on spawn, but with mods, we had to deal with a helicopter event and a Horde Night event for me leaving the mod on by accident. I will be attempting more challenges going forward, probably do them on build 42, but if you would like to see me continue the CDDA challenge for another 25 days, let me know in the comments below and I will. Also, this is my first time doing any content with a script, so please leave me some constructive criticism, what you think I can improve at moving forward. You guys have a nice rest of your night, day, or wherever you're at.